Monster PulseChain update today, baby dolls. We're going to go through and see what's happening in this community that seems dead if you just look at the price chart. But as you all know, crypto, it's fundamentals. Yes, it's fun and it's mental at the same time. And it's fun to just basically go down in your portfolio every single day for 4.5 years, isn't it? But we know it's all about the people in the network. They are digital nations, digital cities, and we all follow the business cycle. For now, anyway. This is the PulseChain PLS price chart. It is getting absolutely molested again, down 39% on the month. Yes, it's horrific. It's poop. There's nothing else really we can do about it. The business cycle's down. Everything is down. We're waiting for the global money printers to eventually fire off and kickstart the rest of the cycle. We have PulseX price chart here. Still looking rubbish. If you put it on log, also still looks rubbish. Yeah, that's what you get pretty much. We bought the top. If you sacrifice for it, we literally bought the top 4.5 years ago, 4 years ago now. Yeah, it's been sucky, hasn't it? I'm going to show you now as well. Go Pulse is back up. 7.27% of the total supply has been bought and burned, which is wonderful. We quickly have a look as well, friends. We recently saw pDAI do a plus 50% rally, and now here's the prices have reset. So pretty much nothing has been going on price-wise, but is there anything going on beneath the hood? Absolutely yes. So Richard Heart has encouraged the PulseChain community with inspiring words. He said, PulseChain's awesome. It works great. PulseX also works great. So does Hex. Wonderful tech. Keep working. You've got lots of potential to make things happen. So when people hear this, obviously there's a knee-jerk reaction from some people where they feel like they're combative. They've got a lot of friction here. They think like Richard is like ordering you from like some throne, because they're still stuck in Warlord Richard world. They think, oh, he's telling me stop complaining and like do this. No, you work for me. No, it's not. It's not about that, man. Look, we can't control the business cycle. You can't control it. Richard can't control it. No one can control it, right? It's a phenomenon, okay? So what can you control though? Okay, well, your actions right now. You can cry really loud. You can cry really loud. But what would you be crying for? One, maybe personal backlash. People just want to like lash out. There's that. But you can go hit a punching bag. All right. But there's another reverse psychology people think they're doing, which is not going to work. They think that by doing this, they're calling out Richard to come and start streaming and doing stuff. Well, I've already told you, friends, Richard's streaming. I know this is very unpopular for me to say. And like it sounds, even when I say those words, bro, Richard's streaming is not going to impact the price. The business cycle's down. Friends, we got attacked by the SEC when? Here? We got attacked by the SEC and then we're down. We're down from when we got attacked by the SEC, even though we've beaten them. PulseChain's down like 80% or whatever, 75% PLS. Yes, it's down 75%. It used to be at sack price. Yeah, now it's like lower. I mean, look at this big accentuator up here. Here, you get attacked by the SEC and then here you are down. So what is it? It's a business cycle. Yeah, no one controls it. We just have to wait. Yeah, it's been going a long time. But yeah, I don't really care if people don't listen. Like you're wasting your time. I'm just letting you know that, by yelling. Ladies on Pulse. So all the ladies out here held a live stream titled PulseChain Montage, showcasing their growing audience in the crypto space with positivity. So here you have 5 ladies out here. And you got to remember, friends, PulseChain, this is totally unbiased, okay? If you go back and watch my video, I made Why Hex is Cheap. It was at the end of 2022. Or maybe beginning of 2023. I made a video, Why Hex is cheap back then. It's cheaper than it is now. It's still cheap. I don't give a shit. The cycle's gone forever. One of the fundamental things I looked at was the females. Okay, I went around. I've go check out the other communities. I checked them. Go check out Cordanzo Ladies. There's like one, and yeah, she's got like glasses as well. She like looks like a Cordanzo scientist girl. We don't have many ladies in crypto. Bitcoin has a ladies group, but that's Bitcoin, bro. You're 2 trillion market cap. Ethereum, they're okay, but man, it doesn't compare. There's a lot of females on PulseChain. A lot from Hex community as well. They like showing their face, and it is qualitative. It is when you see that. It's a different type of like participant being brought in rather than just your average, you know, like 22-year-old face tattoo guy who is jerking himself to the thought of sucking the toes of LA vape cabal people while getting rinsed from their mum's latest credit card, which they're then going to have to pay off later on somehow. You know what I mean? That's what the average Soilana trench person is doing out here. So this is something different. So shout out to all the ladies out here. There's many friends. PulseChain Ladies, they've been at the start, and you will find man, no other crypto community has like a ladies section at all. Okay, I've already told you. I went and looked them up. I actually went and looked them up. And by the way, even if Ethereum do have some girls and stuff, they actually have like girls, but look what we're talking about. We're talking about this total ecosystem. Look what we're comparing here. If you add up the non-origin address ecosystem market cap here, you get about like 1.8 billion here. And Bitcoin's 2 trillion in size. So definitely undervalued. Check this out as well. A wild SJ has highlighted Sally Mayweather's shout out to Richard on the Subversive Spectrum show, praising Richard Hart's impact and vision, with the episode capturing a lively discussion on liberty, agorism, and cryptos. So shout out to Sally. This is awesome. Sally Mayweather. That's beautiful. Wow, coming out here. This is wonderful.
Absolutely not.
Myself, Roman Storm, and Vitalik. Not a bad crowd.
Wow.
He made a solution.
Right.
Of course.
I know it baffles me how we're this low. And a lot of people like Fresh and Fit, just random people out there with audiences, they're in, man. They're in. That's why in my mind, I really do hope it's actually Richard selling. I really do hope. And he's like just suppressing everything for a reason. I hope that, because that's capital I know he's going to keep, right? And he just sends it back. I hope it's that. But it could just be people just cheating out, okay? It could be that. Genius Act passed. So your friend Sommi, wearing a top hat right now with moguls, has commented on the recent passage of the Genius Act in the Senate, highlighting its ban on non-bank issued stablecoins, which restrict yield offerings, positioning PulseChain's pDAI as a strong alternative. Yes, it's an unstable coin. Man, this is, friends, like, what a cracker move. This is strengthened, by the way. Just to let you know, why is this strengthened? Because every other stablecoin is now illegal. There's a 2-year grandfather period. You must go to the US and you have to regulate or register or any stablecoin thing there. And if you're above 10 billion market cap for your stablecoin, there's like ultra microscope on you. And you're not allowed to give them any yield. 0 yield. You're not allowed to offer any. It's illegal. Right? Like so many restrictions. And I think you got to be in the USA. Okay? So you might say, oh, Sommi, but how's this going to work? I don't know, bro. We've never done it before. Okay? It's not stablecoin. It's another word. It's a $1 thing. It's a $1 thing. We don't have a word for it. That's the best, man. That's the best. You know how we have a meme coin sector? You know, in 2021, there was no meme coin sector on CoinGecko, friends. I remember someone got very upset with me. This is back when I was new. You know, friends, if you go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap right now, if you type in meme, there's like a meme sector now. And I've just had to go to CoinMarketCap because CoinGecko, for some reason, just the website's just gone shocking. I don't know why. These guys, everything's just breaking. Too much information. Don't know what the hell we're even looking for. But yeah, if you go to memes, friends, see top meme tokens. Yeah, Doge. There was no meme coin sector at all. It was just useless thing we've never seen before. And everyone just said they're just scams pumping, right? And no one even used the word pumping. No one used it back then. They were just going up. They go, oh, it's insiders. Be careful. It's danger. It's a trap. Even, friends, go back, watch BitBoy's live stream in February 2021 when Shiba Inu was literally moonshotting, which I'll show you now. Shiba Inu was moonshotting right here. This is the Shiba Inu price chart. So Shiba Inu was like doing this, friends. Look at this. Shiba Inu was up 400x in 2 days, and it was up like here. So if you check out, yeah, when BitBoy was saying it's an insider, kept running and running and running because no one had ever seen it before. Only now, through the benefit of hindsight and me doing this groundwork research for you in real time, now I give you these frameworks. I go, oh, they're like, it's digital nations. It's a book club. It's culture. You're trading culture, right? It's like you're trading Disneyland on crypto, right? Memes, cults, religions. I put all this stuff together because I wanted to understand why the hell these things going up. Because if you don't understand why it's going up, your default state is everything's a scam and goes to zero. Go, okay, bro, well, what if it's not? What if the market's right? What if there's something you're not getting? That's why I started asking that question. If you don't ask that question, if you think you're a genius that you know everything and everything else is poop, you're never going to get anywhere. So, you know, it depends on your perspective in markets. Because here's the thing, friends. That's why I was able to figure out, oh, Bitcoin was the same thing too. Bitcoin had no logo at the start. It was just a thing. It just went up. Okay. But then it didn't go to zero. People hung around. And then you figure out, oh, if people hang around, it doesn't matter what it does. It gets value. It's a city. It's a city. There are cities that are hot in the rest of the, in parts of the world. There are cities with high taxes, low taxes, good weather, bad weather, smog, no smog, hard to get to. People stay there. There's fundamental value that hangs around, right? So this is the evil genius Stablecoin Act Bill. This is strengthening pDAI to $1. I would like to see that. It's like, what, 40x away to 10 cents. So I don't know, man. Like, if I see too much euphoria, if you see too much euphoria at 10 cents, feel free to do whatever the hell you want. I look for asymmetric upside, right? That's what I do. I don't know about the targets. I don't give a shit, okay? It was like, if you're buying Bitcoin at $1,000, do you really need it to get to 400K? Yeah. Even at 40K, you're pretty sweet, right? That's 40x. So it is undeniable, though. That Stablecoin Act Bill strengthens pDAI. Yeah, there's no category for this. It's like, you know, no blacklist function. No one's ever done this before. A stablecoin that starts from zero, it starts unstable and it moves its way into being stable by the community. That means it's chosen by the community. You know, that's what you might say. Hey, Sommi, why not do it the other way? I don't know, bro. We've not like, hey, go back, ask Satoshi. Why did you put the halvening in? Why don't you make it slower? Why don't you make it faster? Why'd you put 21 million coins? Why don't you put 200 million? Why don't you put staking into Bitcoin? You know, go ask him those questions. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, this is just how it has to be. Okay? I can't make the decisions to change stuff, and I don't care. It's either do you like the bet or the not. I like it. Core coin debate. RH Maxi has hosted the Core Coins debate featuring different various PulseChain community members. So you had people representing PulseX, Inc., Hex, all against each other. I don't know, when everyone sees that, all they see is down, down, and more down. And everything's pretty much liquidity linked anyway. You're just playing around with these little figments of these ratios. So the thickest and the hardest thing to move, though, is Pulse, PLS. But if that moves up, everything in the system moves up. So that's why you look at the Hex Pulse ratio, Inc Pulse ratio, PulseX Pulse ratio. Hopefully they all fly. And yeah, they're part of Richard Heart Core Coin set. So they inherently carry less risk, therefore less upside than pDAI, okay? Because it's less risk, you know? But then again, there's nothing to worry about because pDAI and... Oh, wow, I just noticed, friends. The pDAI pulse ratio is now above 100 again. Wow, we are back. We are back. Oh, my Lord. What's going on? Interesting. Also, my friends, I saw a post from 99 Capital believes the next phase is for the pDAI pulse ratio to get to the Ethereum USD price, which is 3,000. Like, let's say it gets to 3,000 from here. That would be a pDAI pulse up here. Okay, so that would be this thing going up here if it does that. Boop. Now, what price would that be if nothing moved here today? I think pDAI actually becomes 7.5 cents. Maybe it gets there at the peg. I don't know. Who knows if it ever pegs? It went to zero twice. Learn from Johnny Chaos. Johnny Chaos shared educational videos covering key topics, liquidity gaps, ratios, EHEX fundamentals, PulseX Pulse, and everything out here. So, yeah, friends, it's great for people to understand these, but, you know, ultimately, all of these, they still rely on business cycle and demand. You know, like, we always heard, oh, it's easy to pump. It is, yeah, but, like, we said that in 2022. You know, Bitcoin went from 15K to 100K. So Bitcoin did a 7X, and then Hex dropped 70%. It's still down around 50% from that, from the end of 2022. So I can actually show it to you here, because remember, we still remember the price. So Think about that. No liquidity. That's why I really do hope it's been Richard dumping. I hope it's been him dumping. I really hope. I don't care. It says no, yes, no. I can think whatever they want. I can hope and I can dream. All right. I hope it's been him dumping. But we do know there's a lot of people who have been selling the lows as well. But what if he sold first? You know, what if he says, oh, I know, if I sell it first, people got to sell for pennies. So when I come back buy back in, they get rid of everything exponentially. I don't know. So down here, Hex was about 1.8 cents. Okay, so Bitcoin rallies literally from this point 6.3x, and then Hex drops another like 50%. Ouch. But that's just the way it has to be, friends. The tougher it is, it's a big base, big, long, rounded off. You got it. Like, the way I see, man, is everything's too cheap, but you know what we're waiting for. 2 influencers of PulseChain have ranked 23 coins, including PTGC and Teddy. So that is I guess they call it the fake teddy bear. I'll quickly have a see. What is its market cap? Just curious what they're doing out here. Just to let you know, friends, in any of these times, you can't go wrong having 50-50 in each of a coin if you like can't decide. Like, oh, the Neros or stuff out here, right? But I'll just quickly have a look at this. This is you can't go wrong. Okay, so the Atropa teddy bear is 7.6 million market cap, and Teddy's 1.3. Holy crap! You guys broke the low. Jeez. Oh well. Yeah. Well, there you go. I don't know what they're gonna do, because if you own supply of it, they're probably not gonna relinquish. But you gotta remember, friends. I'm just telling you now, man. Just so you know, the only reason Teddy had people, I guess, defect is because people believed that Maria Glitter Pants was malicious and malevolent. If he continues to show he's benevolent, he's helpful, a lot of the people who unwinded this just because they think it's bad, well, they have to come back in, don't they? But yeah, we don't. There's basically 2 communities pumping over each other. I don't see any problem out here. You know, ultimately, friends, these things are only around because of one coin. This is the spear. Okay, you want to know my real opinion? My real opinion is I've seen this play at markets 50,000 times. pDAI is a spear. It's unequivocally the spear. Nothing else comes close. Everybody wants pDAI. Anecdotally, go around and ask people. They all dream about pDAI going to $1. So we have Stablecoin SuperCycle. We have literally everything lining up. pDAI is a speed, pDAI is a speed, pDAI is a speed. People talk about it. People love it. People love to speculate on it. People love to hate it. It's so controversial. No one knows how it works. We've never seen a category for it. There's literally no category for this. Unstable coin. That's its category. Unstable coin that might journey itself to be $1. You see, question mark, question mark, question mark. People hate question marks. That's why the market dumps this stuff. I run into question marks. Okay? Because I think, what if? See, what if these soy boys who get everything wrong, what if they're wrong about this too? That's what I think about. $10,000 surf competition. Crypto Paradise has announced a $10,000 surf competition where participants buying surf can earn 10% bonus and compete in airdrops. So it's good to see a community, people trying out tokens and incentives, making friends and doing all these. As you just be careful when it comes to any of these new things, friends. Just be careful connecting to new websites. On average, I'm not talking about these particular, I just don't know. Okay, I don't know how to check this stuff. Please use a prostitute wallet, use a wallet of the night, a lady of the night, if you will. Okay, so keep your cold wallet. Just play around with other wallets, and just to let you know, probably not going to retire and stuff. If you're going to participate, okay, just use 1%. You can't go wrong with 1%, okay? If you want, do 0.5%. You know, you got a 100 grand portfolio, you're like, oh, this thing's really exciting. Put 1 grand in. Okay, so you don't hurt yourself. PulseCoin List and PulseSwap. PulseCoin List has a portfolio tracker supporting 50 wallets. Wow, I did not know this. Congratulations, more portfolio trackers. That's another thing, the strength of a community. We saw D-Wank delist us whilst literally listing dog shit change with literally 3 users. Wow, congratulations. They wouldn't even accept money. Go truck yourself. PCL portfolio now supports PulseCoin List. Wow, that's great. My stance is, friends, thank you for everyone out here building stuff, because you guys all make the community. See, we have our do your own work attitude. People will put us stuff yourself. I just don't check my portfolio, dude. It's way too depressing. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to see the numbers. It's just too depressing. Moe's huge stream. Genuine Real Mo has hosted a massive stream featuring an impressive list of guests, including all these people, to discuss a range of projects on PulseChain. You see these faces, friends? See all these people? These are people still hanging around, man. This is not a dead thing. Okay? They're not leaving. They're not going to PedoDot, right? I'm pretty sure all these people prefer their ladies over 18. No one's going to PedoDot. They're not going to XRP. XRP is just CBDC light wannabe. Right? They're not going to a layer 2 of Ethereum with a black and white logo. Okay? I don't want to offend any children you might have in the room, so I will not be showing you some of these Ethereum layer 2 logos. Internet Money Wallet. Brother KG announced a major upgrade featuring lightning fast app, the browsers, enhancing user experience. So we got our own wallets and everything, man. This is epic, dude. This is epic. We don't have to pay anyone for it. Everyone does it themselves. Right? Another influencer has gone live with Tangent, discussing projects like pretty much all of these, all the core coins and stuff out here, drawing attention with a dynamic session filled with crypto token insights. Let me guess. Everyone says we're going to go up tomorrow. Yes, it's June 2025. That's the summary just of it. Everyone who's bullish, we're going up tomorrow. Everyone who's bearish, we're going down tomorrow. Liberty Finance have expanded new stable coins on PulseChain with a 0.3% fee. Yeah, StableCoin SuperCycle. Freedom of Peach. Mrs. Georgia out here kicked off peach eating challenge. Wow, she ate peaches on stream. That's awesome. Man, you just don't have this character on the other chains, man. You don't have them. Go look, by the way. Go look yourself. I did work myself. You don't have it. No one cares, dude. Literally no one cares. Look at the personality. Look at the sparkles. This is not on other chains, man. This is not. On the other chains, if you see presentation, they have to pay them in tokens. Right? Crypto Banter, given tokens. Raoul Pal, given tokens. Okay, I know that's the game. No, it's not bad. Oh, you received stuff. Yeah, I get it. I'm just telling you, like, they're doing it for free. Everyone here is doing it for free. Just telling you, on the balance of probabilities, I'd rather be into something that people like for free rather than people who got paid for it. That's on average. Okay? Now, of course, people with big audiences, they got paid, like Arthur Gaze, shill some tokens, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm looking for value. I see value here. I don't care how low the price goes. High-profile collaborations. There's this farm here. High-profile collaborations, an ink printer. Everyone's trying these printer stuff, derivatives and stuff out here. I mean, you've seen this thousands of times before, right? We need the bull market to pump up. The bullish case for Pulse. Crypto Cobie outlined a bullish outlook for PulseChain, emphasizing its low-cost, energy-efficient Ethereum fork. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. We just want the price to go up. You know what I mean? I've done everything for you, friends. You look at it's just the business cycle, bro. That's it. It's literally the traffic lights. Remember? It's the traffic lights. Yeah, you can have, we've seen in crypto, doesn't matter what the valuation is, people don't wake up until all the traffic lights turn green. We need PMI up higher. Shout out to Baby Doll Hog, Heart Wif Dog, Pulse of the Fallen. We've got an anime project. Look at this amazing stuff, man. Look at this, dude. You don't have this on other chains. You don't. You don't. Here's Russell Crowe. You remember these friends from, he's got a magic carp in his hand. Oh, he's me with Pikachu. How great is that, friends? See, you don't have these on other chains. You don't. Now, you might say, like, as well, let's be honest, devil's advocate. Okay, you have these people. Does that mean you go up in value? You don't know. You don't know. Just think about the future 365 days, okay? If there are people who are this passionate when something's down 90% and when the business cycle's bad and Ethereum is crushed and everything looks shit, if they're this passionate now, how loud are they going to be when everything actually goes up? That's what you're thinking about. You don't know. Yeah, it's possible they all go quiet and they get drowned out by, you know, maybe the LA vape girl will introduce another girl into the prostitute ring, and a girl with even bigger gum to teeth ratio comes out and shills token and dumps on her audience, and then crypto banner get involved, and somehow that creates a big whirlwind and it just absorbs all the old seasons. Yeah, that is possible. It's just I don't know that world. I've got no edge in that world. I don't want to play for that world because we've already priced that in for the past 1.5 years anyway. Okay, so there you go, friends. Looking at everything now, PulseChain still getting wrecked in price. ETH BTC still low. Quite a while to go, huh? We just need to break this part up and then we'll see. Okay, don't forget, we have the PulseChain Sacrifice Treasury. I'm not gonna lie, okay? When everything went down, this is the only thing I gave a shit about, all right? I looked at everything and I'm like, I care about everything. I like everything. I do. This just gave me hope. This gave me hope. Yeah. Because, see, it's not just, oh, wow, coin go up or down. No. Okay. You don't see what I see. I talk to people. I check reply guys. I see and I compare anecdotally, real world. I speak. I listen to people. I know what grips them. Okay. If I was just sitting on another squeaky chair without a fluffy microphone and just making my own guesses, I would have never guessed this. Never. Myself. Okay. I would have never guessed this. For some reason, just the whole concept of this, you know the target today. It's built into the narrative. It's like it's the shining star. And literally, friends, imagine, you know, the hill and the sun. When the sun's shining, it's literally the freaking pDAI logo. It's like it's the answer to all the retailer fees. What's the retailer fee? That they're going to buy the top. That's the biggest retailer fee. I mean, I told you my whole thesis about pDAI last year. The whole fee is that they're going to buy the top. Okay, what if there was a coin where it told you the target so you don't have to worry? Now, this is just a story. pDAI could go to zero tomorrow. It could go to zero, get abandoned in 2 seconds, okay? So none of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you, I see that and I'm like, whoa, man, I've got to step outside my 10 plus years of market experience and trading and all these, and I have to think like the average person. That's what I have a special ability to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, whoa, you've solved everything for me. Okay? You've told me the target and I can buy multiple units and you have narratives around stable coins. It's a cult within a cult. It's hard to get to. It shares the same name as something else you already know. Like it's got the affinity marketing. That's wild, man. That's wild. So there you go, man. That's all right, man. This is my first cycle unicorn stuff. And no, never seen it before. Never seen it before. That's what is making my mind tick. Right? Every day. But don't forget, friends, I wake up every day. I still question everything. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, what would Cobie say? He'd be like, this is just another Richard Hart project where may never grow up just like Hex. You know what I mean? I always think about the massive skeptical side of stuff. Like, what would they be saying? But then I'm thinking about, you know what, bro? You're the guy telling the Dogecoin millionaire dude in 2020 that you're just buying another shittier version of Bitcoin with a dog logo, okay? That's I'm trying to see through that lens. Let's see how that opinion went. Okay, so if you were telling pro the Dogecoin guy in here, you're telling him in June when he puts 20 or 40 grand in Doge, you're like, you're just buying another coin, but it's just got a dog on it. It just doesn't do anything. Okay, bro. All right. Well, you were at the foot of a 290x portfolio appreciation. What now? Okay. Asymmetric upside. All right. Something special as well, friends. I've never had a lot of never happenings before to me have occurred, but Crypto Cobie, he made that thread. And live on my video, I answered his question. He says, give me a coin. I told you this, right? He said, give me a coin that you'd hold 3 to 5 years. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, not Hype, or not Sol. He wants to remove the most common answers. Give me a thesis. He goes, because I want to look for smart people. And I read that. I'm like, bro, screw you. We don't need smart people. We need smart. You know what I mean? Dude, you're not so smart for buying the world's first freaking Ponzi on the internet in Bitcoin 2011. Guess what? You're hella rich. So I found myself after I wrote, I would buy pDAI because, and then I just couldn't be bothered finishing the sentence. And that's when it hit me. Now, because I was making a video, I'm like, you know what, I'll just push on through and make it. But I stopped first sentence. I was like, you know what? I can't be bothered explaining it to you, bro. It's either going to happen with or without you anyway. Whether I tell you, I don't need you to participate. I don't need you to look. Probably never going to see this message, okay? It's probably like going through some other mid-curve VC 4-panel guy type of responses where they give coherent sentences and stuff out here. I'm just a peanut brain. I'm a retardio. Yeah, I've got the pointiest elbows in the southern, northern, eastern hemisphere and southern and western hemisphere. Yes, squeaky chair, of course. Yes, rounded elbows. We got all this stuff, okay? Pointy elbows, not rounded elbows. We got all that, but it just couldn't be bothered to explain to him. That's when I knew, oh, that's it. Locked in. You know, and it doesn't need them. It doesn't need them here. It's like you're shooting Bitcoin at $4,000 with me at the end of 2019, beginning of 2019. Uncle Peter Schiff was fighting it. Yeah. I knew we don't need him, bro. And I'm new to the industry. Okay, bro, it went up. It did 1,000x without you, bro. It did 1,000x and you fudded it. Clearly, it doesn't need you. All right, so who cares? Right? And then everyone as Bitcoin maxis, they just desperately, everyone wants to go debate him to try to change his mind. He's like that girl playing hard to get. I'm not like the other girls. Okay? So, you notice they all start like that, by the way. I've never done this before. You know? So, that's how you know you've transcended it. All right? And it's taken me a very, very long time in life to actually get there. Yeah, but at the start, I get it because no one in pDAI community is like this because they're all new, bro. They're all new cyclists. Yeah. They're all new to PulseChain. And Richard could disappear. They're still staying. Because these people were not indoctrinated in with their Warlord Richard stream. They came here for this. All right. So PulseChain, a lot's happening. This is the ecosystem. And Pulse rising will rise everything up with it. All right. pDAI Pulse ratio is 100. Went to 0 twice. A lot of these things are only going to wake up when the rest of the market wakes up. But one of these things is actually something we've never seen before. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.